Okay, good day everyone. So, here's another episode of our marine engineering discussion. So, we will be talking about the diesel engine. Uh, okay, so our diesel engine. Okay, the specific learning objective. So, define an engine. We will differentiate internal combustion, the external combustion engine, and so much more. So, here we go. So, an engine is a machine that converts or transforms one form of energy to another form of energy. So, there are two types of engines, the external combustion engine and the internal combustion engine. So if we are talking about external combustion engine, so these are engines in which the combustion process takes place. The combustion process of fuel takes place externally or outside the engine, like for example the steam engines. So while internal combustion engines are engines from which the combustion process of the fuel takes place internally or within the engine. For example, the gasoline and the diesel engines. So there are differences between the gasoline engine and the diesel engine. So for example, the fuel used. So in a gasoline, so it uses gasoline oil or as fuel, while for diesel engines we use diesel bunker or low quality fuel oil as used as a fuel for the diesel engines. While sizes, about the sizes, so there are different sizes of gasoline and diesel engine, and usually the bigger sizes we use the diesel engine, but it all depends on the usage. So the gasoline engine also, we are using gasoline engine in motors, in cars, and while the diesel engine we use also in cars and in ships and other machineries, we use gasoline and diesel engine. So the compression ratios, so in case of the compression ratios, so diesel engine has higher compression ratios than gasoline engine, since diesel engine compresses higher compression ratios, because since diesel engine compresses more air, and even the mixture of fuel and air for diesel engine is leaner than the gasoline engine. So the gasoline engine has richer fuel, more fuel than air mixture for combustion. So in case of method of introducing or charging of the fuel, so usually in the later days we use air injection in injecting the fuel, while on now most, not really most, but many of some of the gasoline engine also uses direct injection or fuel injection in introducing or charging of the fuel. So gasoline engine uses carburetor. They also use fuel injection on gasoline engines, and on diesel usually it's direct injection or fuel injection, and there's no carburetor in the diesel engine. So gasoline engine uses the spark ignition, while the diesel engines uses the compression ignition. So gasoline engines do have spark plugs, while diesel engines do not have. So when you compress the air, the air usually increases its temperature. So when the temperature is high, and then when you introduce the fuel, then combustion occurs. While in gasoline engines, we don't usually use compression in gasoline engines, since the gasoline fuel is its combustion temperature is lower. So if you compress the air, so maybe the rotation, or you will have early early combustion, and which will be detrimental to the rotation of the engine and also to the efficiency of the engine. That's why they use spark to control the combustion, the time of combustion. Okay, these are example of a spark ignition engine for cars, and these are compression ignition engine. So we will get back to history. So in 1895, since we will focus on diesel more than the gasoline engine in our discussion, so we will talk about Rudolf Diesel, which is the one that invented an engine that burned coal dust injected by pressurized air. The diesel engine was born in 1895. The diesel engine, okay, so they use pressurized air at that moment. But now we uses the compression na. So diesel engine is an internal combustion engine that uses low-grade fuel called diesel and uses heat of compression to initiate ignition. So we use diesel in diesel engine, but we also use the lower than the diesel engine, lower grade fuel like bunker fuel. Some diesel engines uses vegetable oil for fuel, as long as it can be burned through compression of air, so you can use it as fuel for the diesel engine. Not like the gasoline, which always use high grade oil or fuel oil, gasoline oil. Okay, the uses of diesel engines. Today, diesel engines are used to provide power in a variety of applications in many industries. So like agriculture, farming, they use diesel engine. Transportation, ships industries mostly use diesel engine. Electrical generation plants, since diesel is cheaper than gasoline. Okay, so advantages of diesel engines. So diesel engines are more efficient and economical to use in the long run, for long term. So parang long-term relationship yan. And pag ayaw mo naman na long-term relationship, gusto mo lang ng one night stand, edi doon ka sa gasoline. Just joking. So diesel engines are more efficient and economical to use. Efficient in a way na diesel yung ginagamit mo. So syempre, economical siya, mas mura yung diesel kaysa sa gasoline. More efficient since maliit lang na konti lang na fuel yung kailangan mo para makapag-create ng combustion. So, it's more efficient. While in the gasoline naman, hindi ganun. So, the mixture of fuel is richer. So, mas marami fuel kaysa sa air minsan sa gasoline engine. So, advantages. So, fuel vapor is not explosive. So, hindi siya explosive. Exhaust gases are less poisonous, less carbon monoxide. So, greater lagging power and torque. So, mas malakas yung hatak ng diesel engines. Engines are durable and if properly cared for will maintain their economy. So, diesel engines are more durable than gasoline engines. Why? Because diesel engines, yung mga material na gamit sa diesel engine, medyo mabigat yun, medyo solid, medyo durable, mas durable kaysa sa gasoline, which is lighter. So, gasoline engines are lighter, yung mga materials na gamit niya, especially sa mga piston, syempre mas mabilis yung ikot ng gasoline, but mas powerful yung diesel engine. And since yung mga materials na gamit niya is more durable, so in the long run, mas mahaba talaga ang buhay ng mga diesel engine kaysa sa gasoline engine. So fuel is less volatile, no vapor lock problem. So syempre wala tayong yung diesel natin kahit saan pwede natin ilagay yung storage niya, and then especially bunker, so hindi siya madaling masunog, so hindi ka mahirapan sa pag-store sa kanya. Next, can use a variety of fuels and mixture. Syempre, diesel engines can use low grade fuel, kahit ano pang fuel and mixture na yan, but as long as kaya nasusunog, na-create siya ng combustion sa compressed air na nakakreate niya, so pwede siya. Even vegetable oils. na combustible fuel, vegetable oils, pwede rin. Okay, the disadvantages of diesel engines. So engines must be stronger and heavier because of higher compression rates. Siyempre, since mas durable siya, yung diesel engine, so mas stronger din siya, yung mga materials na gamit niya. But, ang downside nun is heavier. So since it's stronger, it's thicker, and it's heavier, kasi mas kailangan mo ng mas matibay na hangin kasi mas mataas na compression pressure yung kine-create mo during the compression stroke. So initially, more expensive yung diesel, but in the long run, mababawi mo yun rin yung investment mo, initial investment mo kasi mapapamura ka sa katagalan. And then, mapapamura or ganun, magagalit ka. So, mapapamura. Fuel could gel in colder climate. Siyempre, since yung low grade na fuel is on low temperature, mas medyo nagtithicken siya. So, mas need mo ng more heating dun sa fuel mo pag nasa malalamig kang lugar. Generally, noiser operation. So, mas maingay talaga yung diesel engines. So, and then have a very pungent exhaust odor. So, medyo mabaho yung exhaust odor niya kasi, syempre, low quality yung fuel na ginagamit mo. So, baho talaga. Di tulad ng mga gasoline na may paraffin or may mga tawag dyan na para hindi mabaho yung amoy. So, that's it. That's a little bit more, little bit discussion about diesel engine. So thank you and see you next time. God bless.